There's hail supposed to be coming. Please, 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 please don't be bad. So good night, sweet dreams. Doodle is not back yet, right? No, gotcha. He left to go grab her yet? I don't know. I'm just out here hanging out. I don't know where people are going, coming or going, and I hadn't heard, but these kind of muffle things. So, no, he answered no. He hasn't. Okay. If he said yes, I would have been like, Love you. Good night. Sweet dreams. Hmm. So you haven't played it yet, River, but so LSB's been lurking around. She probably didn't see you say goodnight. Sorry, and she probably is not on her mobile watching. I haven't heard her see her talk tonight. So. So River, if you weren't working and you were playing, would you be playing the Harry Potter or would you be playing the Satisfactory? That's the question. There's a fish stalker. I saw you fishing today, sir. I didn't get a chance to stop and talk. I was lurky. How did it go today? Did you catch anything? It looked like a familiar location. That music has gotten loud in my ears. Let's see if I can turn it down. Yeah, there we go. Whew, it was a little loud. Whew. Fishing, not catching. Oh. Well, I was glad you were able to get out. It's been a little bit since you've been out, right? Between all the crazy weather and stuff and things, and it's been a little bit. Not say forever, but a little bit. I was glad you were able to get out there. You were out Monday as well? Okay. Monday. What was the Monday? Monday was crazy busy at work. Kiddos were out of school for weather, like for not bad, not like the weather was bad, but that was a scheduled bad weather makeup day already. And so they were out, and then we went to a basketball game. Yeah. We went to a basketball game a little closer over there. Not but a little closer. Yeah, basically Texas weather. Remember the hailstorm of May of '93? You were in Fort Worth, got hit by a hailstone trying to get some stones to take pictures of, and you would definitely be a Hogwarts Legacy playing right now. Gotcha. Finish the main story of Hogwarts Legacy. Game of the year in your opinion. Very cool. So Jimbro purchased the game, and we have more than one Xbox in the house, right? The game's not cheap, but you're able to set home Xboxes, right? So both the girls are able to play. So they can have their own storyline, their own character, and they've played some. They played most of Saturday. I'm going to say they're definitely not what the main storyline done at all. Not even close. Not even close. So yeah, he bought it for them. It was their. We talked Saturday. Was it breakfast time? No, we talked Friday night. They didn't get to play till Saturday because they had it downloaded. We talked Friday night when we had dinner, I believe. Maybe, I don't know. My days are running together at this point. So we said, would you mind getting an early Valentine's present? We're like, no, it would be good. And so I'm like, okay, well, there's a new game. And Gecko was like, oh, the fishing game? The fish game? Because she saw you play, or we talked about you playing it, right? And so she knew what we were talking about. But Doodle did not. Doodle was like, okay. Like, she really thought we were getting some kind of fishing game. She was not very excited. She wasn't mad, but she was not very excited until she realized what the game actually was. She's like, y'all told me it was a fishing game. It was a fish game. I'm like, well, it was a game that Fish was playing. It was a fish. It was the fish game. She's like, that's not fair. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Yeah. So he bought it for them for Valentine's Day, but obviously got it early so they could play over the weekend. Yeah. They had a good time. They're enjoying it for sure. For sure. Trying to think, like, and I don't know everything. Yeah, I know, that's funny, right? She was like, "Okay, sure, I'd like a game for Valentine." Like she's trying to be nice or whatever, and then you said it was a fishing game. We said it was the fish game. Yeah, the fish game. But then he had to download it Friday night, and it just took a bit to get it because it released on Friday, right? So they didn't get to play till Saturday, but they had fun. I think Doodle again. I don't remember where she's at. The last I remember seeing her do, she did something. I think she went to herbology, so it's still early. Yeah. Have you seen the game Getting Over It? I don't think so. I may have and not realized what it was, but I don't think so. Is that a jumping game where you get to pick things and some things help you jump and some things are traps? Echo was talking about a game that she played with a friend the other day, and I don't remember what it was called, but it sounds like Getting Over It could have been a name for that. Not that it was, but keeps getting better. You really play the way you want. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Sounds like Flappy Bird. It might be Flappy Bird. I don't know. I don't know. But they definitely are enjoying it. Echo says she's doing like all these side quests. She's like, and I got to do this before I can do this, and then this before I can do, like, she's like, I got to do the main quest. I have to, there's something I want to do, but I have to go get this spell elsewhere. And she's like, she says, I'm all over the place, but not all over the place. She has direction, but she says it's taking a little bit. So let's see. Akia's played it, and basically you're man's in a cauldron with a sledgehammer. You climb. Oh yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. I've seen him play that. Some of those things are hard, and it's wherever it connects. It like, yeah. Whew, it looks like it will be very hard. I have watched him play that. And like all the sound, the trying like your sound effects, trying to make it work like it helps, right? Obviously it helps. Obviously it always helps. You know, you gotta have your face just right, maybe your tongue stuck out. Don't bite it off though. And then all the sound effects help. Always. Momentum. Always. Run and start at it, and yeah. So it does it makes me laugh. I've never played it. It makes me laugh, but then it makes me feel bad too. It makes me feel bad. Oh no! Like, start falling. And I don't think there's an end to it, is there? I think it's forever. Like, you just go until you're done playing. I don't know that there's a top of the mountain. I could be wrong. It's fun to watch. I don't know that I would have fun because I probably wouldn't do very good. Okay. Talking about like jumping and stuff. And we talked about the football, the halftime show. We didn't talk about it. We mentioned it. But with the little platforms or whatever, I saw on Twitter that they had a platform and it went up in a platform and then one in the middle and it went down. And someone goes, my inner destiny shows a destiny platform jumper here. And I was like, oh, my inner warlock is screaming. I had to share it. It was pretty funny. It's a destiny jumping puzzle. It's a destiny jumping puzzle. Anyways, I thought that was really funny. Really, really funny. You almost got a lark. Be careful. We'll see you in a little bit. You made him play it for one of the make him play games for an hour. Oh man. Oh, that would be, at least it was an hour. Like, if I knew I only had to do it for an hour, I think I could probably do that. But I think if I had to play it a whole stream, oof. Even though that's, for me, is only 2.5 hours, for him it's a lot longer, right? He has longer streams. Ooh, that'd be rough. That'd be really rough. Really rough. So, Fish, what house are you in Hogwarts? One kid picked Ravenclaw. They both were naturally put in Ravenclaw by their answers, but one picked Ravenclaw and the other picked Gryffindor. Gryffindor, okay. You're daring, are you? Let's see. Both kids picked wands that are 13 inches long. They like the number 13. That's been numbers for them. One has unicorn hair in it and redwood. Might have a little red in their hair. So kind of, did that. And then I don't remember the shape. I can't remember. The other one was a phoenix feather. Makes perfect sense. And then was dogwood because she likes dogs. So it was kind of funny. Yeah. It was fun watching his blood pressure rise. That would be an interesting game. They have heart rate monitors. I wonder if you could tie that in on your stream for that game. And I don't know if they have a blood pressure one. Blood pressure one will be interesting, but the heart rate, I know they have that. So that would be an interesting one to link up. That would be an interesting if he had to play that, if he could find the plug-in or whatever that would be an interesting take. You could make bets on stuff of how high it's going to be, and it could be interesting. Oh, you're going to do another playthrough as a complete evil player? Oh no. I just don't know. And when you say evil player, are you going to pick Slytherin or are you going to pick a different house? I just don't know if I could pick Slytherin. I just don't know. I just don't know. Just don't know. Yeah, for those that haven't been around tonight, just a heads up, we do have some weather-ish supposed to be coming through. I don't know. I haven't looked at the radar. Jim Bro was keeping an eye. He said we're fine right now. But if we have to skedaddle out of here before our quitting time tonight, and it may not be here. It's just we're in an area that it might hit tonight. A little more east than some. So we might be there. I don't know. So just a heads up that. We will not be live tomorrow. The high school team has a playoff basketball game. They've moved on, so they're playing tomorrow night. So we're going to go to that. While it's still semi local, it's actually really local for us. We've gotten very fortunate. Both of the games are very, very local. And then Monday is a holiday, so we will not be streaming Monday. We made that decision at the first part of the year is to actually take holidays and enjoy them. We're going to do that. So we should be back Wednesday. I know that's a lot less streaming than has been lately, but there are just some life things you don't want to miss out on. So that's what we are doing. Just a heads up for you guys. Yeah. Oh, you'll be Slytherin for evil? I just don't know if I could be Slytherin. I just don't know. Yeah, family first for sure. And with the playoffs, it's just that time of year, and you're never guaranteed. Like, Keko still has a couple more years of school, and she's been playing, but there's no guarantee if she gets moved to the higher team if they'll make it. There's no guarantee. So we're gonna go and enjoy while we can, and enjoy the ride. So yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah. Everyone gets to celebrate Lundy Girl? What? I'm so confused. Is Lundy Girl on the 20th? What I mean, I'm normally Mardi Gras, but what I'm going to show my ignorance here that I don't know anything about Mardi Gras or celebration. So enlighten me a little, Herc. What is Lundy Gras? Please. Enlighten me and maybe others. I don't know. Be interesting. Oh, Lundy Girl's the Monday before Fat Tuesday. Okay. And that would be this coming Monday, right? So Monday being President's Day. It doesn't always fall that way. Is that what we're saying? Is that what I'm understanding? So What would one do to typically celebrate Lundi Gras? I mean, I'm assuming some type of adult beverage should be involved. I don't know that for sure, but I'm just, what might one do to celebrate? Drink? Okay. Okay. Um I will promise to have a beverage of the adult variety on Monday and toast and cheer to our past presidents to honor them and have the drink as well to celebrate Lundi Gras for you. Does that work? Prepare for a long day of doing the same the next day. Okay. Probably the whole week, right? That's funny. I'm hoping it doesn't have to be a special drink. I hope it can just be whatever I might have. I don't have anything crazy special. I have. Depends on if you're practicing Catholic or not. No, I'm not. So that probably means a big difference. Probably makes a big difference. I guess I should say not Catholic and not practicing either. Is that, without going down too many rabbit holes, that could be two different things, right? Could be two different things. But I think I have some of my blueberry wine that I like. And then I did grab another bottle of Malibu because Malibu goes with different things and I can have different varieties of whatever. Those typically stay around the house. Typically I have a bottle of a wine I like. Not a lot, but a bottle at least. I think I have 2 right now. Because last week was rough and I did stop at the store on Friday on the way home. I remember one of the first times, and this, yeah. If you're, I read that. Oh, but I'm gonna read it out loud. This is no offense to anyone. No offense to anyone. If you were, quote, practicing Catholic, doesn't mean it's okay to get it wrong. Oh, Latigo, you're funny. You're funny. Oh. Oh, that's funny. I was saying, we are adults, and yes, we keep things family friendly around here, but yes, we do enjoy an adult beverage from time to time. We don't drink a lot, but we enjoy a beverage. And I remember, probably, like, I drink some wine, but I think I had left a bottle that I had finished. Like, I drank it over the course of the night, a full bottle of wine over the course of the night. But when the girls got up the next morning, they're like, "You drank a whole bottle?" I'm like, "Yes." And they were like, "Oh my gosh." They were thinking of like alcohol, like liquor is what they were thinking that I drank. Because, you know, they've seen mixed drinks when you just put a little bit. And they're like, "You drank the whole thing?" So I had to explain to them. It was different. They thought I was bad. Like, no. Yeah. Oh. That was kind of eye-opening there. You're like, oh man. Okay, this is like, stir it up. And more water, like the paints, the acrylic settling down in there. Took you a whole month to drink a wine cooler one time. Was it a really bad wine cooler? I'm thinking it probably got flat over the month. Probably tasted funny by the end of the month. Are you not a drinker? Take you a long time? Which is not a problem. I'm just trying to get the backstory of, was it bad flavor? Just not, you're just not, don't partake, don't drink? Not a problem. I have many family members that they just don't drink. It was great. It was one of those you can seal, and you've never been a drinker. Oh, gotcha. Even while you're in the Navy. Very cool. Yeah. I probably drink less now than I used to, but even then, I still didn't drink a lot. I mean, we have different things in the cabinet that, like, over the course of years, Jimbro has a brother that he enjoys trying different good things, so different higher quality stuff. So he'll every now and then, like Christmas or whatever, he might get his dad or his brother a really good bottle of something. And Jimbro doesn't drink a whole lot, right? He will, but he doesn't drink a lot. So we have some of those nicer bottles of different things that it'll take a while to get through them because you sip on them anyways. So, and some of them I'm not like, I think he's got some pretty decent bottles like Scotch, and I'm just out, if they're all drinking some of it, I might take a sip of it with them, but that's just not something I want to relax with and have a drink of that. It's just, I don't enjoy the Scotch that much. So, oh, very cool. Fort Worth on January 20 to October, January 2000 to October 2001. Nice. Very nice. To give semi-age reference without blade throwing away, I was in high school at that time. Yeah. Yeah, we get things, and I mean, sometimes people bring something and leave it if they come over and hang out, and it's like, yeah, it's not necessarily something we want or something we would drink that gets left. And I know it's bad, but sometimes things do get poured out. Not good, like good higher quality stuff that no one else is necessarily going to drink or whatever. Just sometimes it gets poured out. But, you know. R.L. Pascal. That doesn't ring a bell for me though. Like, I'm not familiar where that's at exactly. But you don't have to dox yourself and tell me exactly where it's at. Oh, okay. Near TCU. Got it. Okay. Very cool. So you were probably excited to see TCU go do big things this year, at least get in the big game, right? This is a Texas team, so excited. Not that I necessarily root for them just in general, but I'll root for the Texas team for sure. Some booze is just too embarrassing to keep in the liquor cabinet. Some of it, yeah, you're like, I will say, we had the refrigerator problem. You're like, I'm not a sports person, so no idea. They were in the national championship game for college football this year. So, it was very cool. I didn't watch the game, but it was cool to know. I don't watch a lot of college ball. But when the refrigerator was having problems, last year, not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before, I'd gotten, we'd stopped at the store, we were getting a few things, and I had found an eggnog that I wanted to try. It already was pre-mixed, which I think I just don't need to get the pre-mixed. I should mix it at my strength because it's always too strong or too funky. Anyways, and then there was a cookies and cream something, which I had a little bit of it, but it was more dessert-like. And if I want to relax and sip on something, I guess not necessarily dessert all the time. So both of those bottles, since they had a dairy type in it and it was in the refrigerator, we went ahead and poured those two out just because when the refrigerator was having problems this year. Like, I don't want it to spoil and do something, yeah. Use eggnog to make French toast. Oh, that would be interesting. The non-alcoholic eggnog, I could see that instead of like the heavy whipping cream. I use a little heavy whipping cream in the casserole that I made the other day. That would be interesting. That would be good. And that would give it a little Christmassy. I like it. I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to give that a try. Yeah. But super rich, yes. I will say the eggnog bottle that we poured out, I did keep it because it's a very nice glass bottle. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's not just a plastic bottle or whatever, but it's a very nice glass bottle, real thick glass, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But hello, Martha, how are you doing, ma'am? How are you? I'm not positive what I'll do with it, but we did hang on to it. It was a good bottle. Good bottle, good lid. So I don't know, I might, if I decide to make some more vanilla. I mean, years ago I made vanilla. I may try to make some more. It would be a lot of vanilla in that bottle, but it would be could be a good one for that. Probably be better to have a darker bottle, but you know. You had a roommate in Japan that left three boxed wines in your fridge and then got sent to deployment. We had to toss them because one exploded. Oh no. I will say I've never had boxed wine. It doesn't mean I haven't had cheap wine, but I've never had boxed wine. Now, like your Boone's Farm really cheap wine coolery wine, yes, but not boxed. Marler, you came in, we were talking, I don't even really, we're talking about Mardi Gras and how you celebrate some things and how you would start to celebrate, and Herc said you would have a drink. So we just kind of talk about a few drinks, and not that we're lushes or we condone that for any of our underage individuals. Obviously, the logo, the thing, the slogan, drink responsibly, if that's something you do. Not everybody does, and there's no harm in that at all. Just a conversation we're having of different things. Any given time in our cabinet that has the different alcohol, you will find Malibu. You will find some kind of, there's probably a vodka in there. I don't do a lot of vodka. I can't be able to taste it. I might have gotten sick on it one time. We won't go into that story, but we normally have that to mix with something if needed. And then I think of what else. He's always got some kind of scotch in there just because somebody's giving him something. But we both like a Southern Comfort, and it's cheap. So at any given time, those couple things will be in there. There'll be other stuff too, depending, because we kind of go in phases of what we like. We don't keep things super stocked, but we'll be like, okay, what do we want? You know, we're like, okay, we would like to have a beverage tonight. This weekend? What are we gonna do? What would we like to make? So it may be, hey, we want a Coke and bourbon. So it may be Coke and Southern Comfort. And we'll buy that and we'll have it for a while. And then the next time we go, which could be months later, what do we want this time? Oh, well, I think we want to do amaretto sours. So we'll get the stuff for that and we'll go, we'll go through that for a couple months. And then, it's okay, it's summertime. Let's do margaritas. So we'll do stuff to make margaritas. So it just varies what we do. But yeah, Malibu is good. Yeah. Never had alcohol or wine. And good for you, Marler. Good for you. yeah, just chatting. Used to order it in Coke because it's 41 or 43 proof. Makes a weak drink. Oh, okay. I just like it. The coconut flavoring. It can go with multiple things. Then we also found one that so Malibu, for those that don't know, is it's a rum. So it's typically a coconut rum. So it's a clear liquid. But we found one. It's a passion fruit one, and it actually goes. It's not necessarily too coconutty. It's more the passion fruity flavor, and it goes well like in a juice. So like an orange juice of sorts, or different types of orange. There's not just orange. You have other variations of orange juices, like pineapple, apple, orange, whatever, and it goes pretty good in those. If you were doing like trying to do maybe not a mimosa, but trying to do something breakfasty or brunchy, something that goes well. Yeah. Marler, what is your favorite beverage to drink? Since you don't do alcohol, which is no problem, what is your favorite beverage to drink in general? A coffee, a tea, a certain soda, Coke, however you call it, pop. I'm not sure what you call carbonated beverage in your area. Gatorades, waters, whatever. What is your favorite? But Latigo, you talking about saying 43 proof there? 41, 43. My mother-in-law got for Christmas a liqueur that was, I think it's a vanilla one. Is it called 40? It's 41 or 43. I can't remember. It's 40 something. It's not 42, but it might be 43. It was very good. Again, it's not super strong. It worked, but it went very well. And we had caffeine-free Cokes, I believe, that night, and it very much a vanilla Coke flavor. It was good. It was very good. Nice to sip on while playing pool at my brother-in-law's house Christmas Day. It was nice. Enjoyed it. We're gonna hit this up with one more coat of white, and I think that'll make it nice and vibrant on the stars. And then we'll move to the stripes on this one. Looking at the time, I bet we get time to start on the red on both of these. We'll see. Maybe both these pieces. We'll see how fast that goes. Yeah. So anyone have plans for the weekend? What you got coming up? I know it's the middle of the week, but no stream tomorrow or on Monday. So what y'all got planned for the weekend? Echo has a band solo competition thing. It's not one of those you go watch and do. She's competing amongst other kiddos, but she plays solo, and they have a piano that accompanies her. So it's competition that's like closed door competition type thing. So she does that on Saturday. I can't remember what time. We have the ball game tomorrow night though. And then she has that, and then I think we have a volleyball game on Sunday. And I'm not sure what else we got going on for the weekend. Any day of the week, just plain water. Okay. Original Coke on the weekend or special occasions. So original plain, like caffeinated Coke. Very nice. I like a Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is carbonated beverage. I like that. We were able to find some caffeine-free Cokes recently, and I've actually kind of enjoyed those in the evening times more recently. But I also am a fan of a cream soda or a Big Red. I like both of those too. And of course, in the mornings, I make my advanced energy drink. It's not an energy drink. It's their energy line of product. I like that to get the day started. Or actually as I'm heading to work. Normally finish it up right about the time we get there. Lately, if I'm not talking Jim Bro's ear off on the way to work, I've been finishing it before because we have lately been getting stuck in traffic. Typically, it should be about a 15-minute drive to work. Lately, easily been taking us 25-30 minutes easy. A good cream soda is amazing. Yes. A&W would probably be the best. IBC is good too. Both of them are good. IBC just typically comes in the bottle. I don't normally get the bottle. So, orange cream too. I don't know if I've had the orange cream, like a orange cream drink really. Give me a second. They're sirens. Not right here, but I can hear them. Is it in the music? Because sometimes there's stuff in the music in the background. I'm like, huh? But no, there's probably something out on the big road out somewhere. Yeah. I couldn't find like A&W cream soda for a long time. So we were getting like the Shasta brand, the off-brand ones, but hey, it's cream soda. We went to the store that normally has that Shasta brand cream soda today, where I can find it, because we had to go pick up the truck. We were over by a store, and they did not have that. I was kind of surprised. A little surprised. But it was like a farm and ranch style store. Jim Bro found him a button-up long sleeve, like a black long sleeve shirt that was on sale. So he got that, kind of a nicer dress type shirt if he needed it. So it was on sale. He picked that up. We got the dog some rawhide bones. They were a little cheaper there. 2 packages just to last her a little bit. So we have some, but just to have plenty and not have to worry about her for a little bit. Remember, I've been trying to make sure we have plenty of things. And again, when we had the ice, only thing we ran out of was sliced bread, and that was only because I only had half a loaf. But I can make bread. I just didn't make bread because we didn't really need it at the time. If we were going to be there longer, I would have. So yeah. Your liquor barn has a decent odd soda collection. Nice. That'd be interesting. I find this farm and ranch store, it has a section that they have some interesting sodas. They're all bottled sodas, or older bottled type. And they have some interesting older candies too. So those are interesting. Like the fruit slices, the orange slices, and they have the variety fruit as well. They have quite a few hard candies, different flavors, little root beer, like barrels of hard candy. I think they have some taffy too. Not that's old, but it's don't always get it like that. I think. Oh, we also stopped. They had their seeds. They didn't have any plants or anything out because probably a little early for that. But I looked just to see what they had. They had their seeds. The Burpee brand, I think they were like 40% off. So I picked up a couple things. I picked up some crooked neck yellow squashes. Picked up some okra seeds, some Roma tomatoes, carrots, or something else I picked up. What else did I pick up? I felt like there was 4 packages. I don't know. Can't remember. You remember getting saltwater taffy at the county fair? Yeah. We have a gas station convenience store, big gas station convenience store that's in Texas, multiple places, and they have some that have come in this area. It used to be like in the Houston area only, but they've had many more come this way, and they have everyone says the taffy's good. It's like saltwater taffy. They have sugar-free taffy too, but I just never really been a big taffy fan, or I just never really had much, so I just don't I like the jokes and the Laffy Taffy, but I know that's totally different too. But yeah. Okay, let's mix up some more white. We have some, but let's mix some more so we can do these stripes. I think our stars are pretty good. They should be popping to you guys, glowing neon if nothing else. I'll mix a little more of this. We're gonna put some more water in it. Oh, Jimbo and Doodle are back. They scared me. Heard the truck door close, like behind me. It's outside the garage, but I heard it close. Kind of scared me. I guess it's better than them open the garage door and scare me like they used to, right? Surprised they didn't beat on it and knock on the garage door. Okay, maybe that'll be enough. If not, we'll mix more, right? Feel like a scientist mixing all these up. Our paintbrush nice and wet again. Okay, so the top line's always red. We're double checking. Yes, it's red. We're going white the second line. Double, triple checking. Make sure we don't goof it up, because that's one thing we don't want to do is goof it up. We put a lot of work in these. We don't want to goof them up. Guys, thank you all for coming and hanging out. I know we're only here once this week. So thank you for taking your time, your valuable time, and feeling welcome here and coming and hanging out with us. Yeah. Tonight's dinner is brought to you by Marie Callender's Pot Pies. And the sound, which flavor? Jimbo likes Marie Callender Pot Pies. He will take them to work for lunch sometimes. Some of them can be, they're not as good microwave, but some of them can be microwaved. The ones that might not have a metal pan with them, right? And he likes several of the Marie Callender frozen time meals. Beef, nice. I think he's not a fan of the. There's one I think he's not a fan of. One of the big ones, a pound. This is a big pot pie, nice. That was one of the things on the Tom Thumb sale this week. I know not everyone likes them, but the Michelina frozen meals? They're smaller frozen meal, but I used to take them to work, eat those, and take a salad with it. And they're like on sale for like 79 cents, limit 12. So they might be going in the freezer just to have something to take to work every now and then, or take a few to work and leave in the freezer there, just to make sure there's a good deal. Nothing else. And it's something I have eaten and will eat. Trying to think. I'm wondering if the beef one is the one Jimbo might. Maybe it's the turkey one he doesn't like. There's one that he. There was something in it that I don't think his stomach liked too much. I don't think it was the chicken one. Maybe it was the chicken one, and maybe it's the beef he liked. There's one of them I can't remember. I'd have to ask him when he's like, "Get one of these," and he tells me which one. But I don't remember. I'd look in the. They're in the freezer, not in the deep freeze. In the house. Beef has a lot of salt in it. Okay. Can't remember which one he prefers. We like the Campbell's chunky soups occasionally. Like if we want a soup that's easy. Granted, me making a soup's not terrible either, but just something a little different than like my vegetable soup or whatever. And they have a chicken pot pie. And that soup, chicken pot pie soup, is really good. So that was one of the meals we had during the ice. I opened 2 cans of that, and I made some instant potatoes, and I put that over the instant potatoes, kind of made a shepherd's pie-esque type thing. It was really good. I think Keiko had crackers with hers, but it was really good. But Tom Thumb this week has them 3 for $5, I believe. Typically, I think they're like Walmart's price is $2.26, so that's a good deal. And it didn't. I don't think there's a limit on that one, so we could get. That was just a sale. It wasn't a coupon sale. It was just a regular sale ad. So I'll probably be stopping by there and grabbing those. I grab a case of the steak and potato ones recently, and those are put back in the case. Is a bunch of them, right? What's in the stuck back in the closet, kind of hidden, so it's out of the way. We can rotate it in when we need them. But they make pretty good little soups. Pretty good soups. I like the ones typically that have more meat in them, just for filling purposes. That's just me. And any of those, you could always make up a cup of rice or something with it, right? And then put in there, be a little more filling. Always. So as you notice, we're talking food or whatever. Our HelloFresh thing is done. Just a recap on that. From what I looked, no codes were used. Not a problem. We gave it an effort. We gave it a shot. It was a new thing. We did it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Had a good time doing it. Just not up everybody's alley right now, and I totally understand that. It's totally fine. So we'll see if they offer it to us again. We'll see if we decide we want to do it. Maybe not be the right time, but we gave it a try for something different. So, yeah, definitely good. Yeah, the bag of instant potatoes. Yeah. I typically, with instant potatoes, I will make them, but then I doctor them after that too, right? Yeah. Yeah. Not bad if you don't get one of the one with bunches of flavors. It depends on what you like too, right? If you get a plain one, that's fine. And I think most of the time, the little bags, I think the small bag, not the family size, is about $1 here typically. So the other ones are a little more, but we like the loaded one. And they like the 4 cheese one, I think. But I'll get the plain ones most of the time. And I'm going to put some salt, pepper, garlic in it, and a little bit of cheese. Not a lot, but I'll put that in there. Doctor them a little bit. But everybody here, they enjoy it that way. So kind of I don't know, almost a baked potato-esque, but in that. Really good. But yeah, if you ever do any of those soups, again, the chicken pot pie, the pub style chicken pot pie, I think is what it's actually called. That one over the mashed potatoes is actually pretty good. Pretty good. And I could see any of the beef, steak and potato, anything beefy broth, I could see that being good over the plain mashed potatoes too. Now, like the quesadilla flavored one or chicken noodle, those might not be that great with them. Obviously, excuse me, if you're hungry, you're going to eat it, but flavor combination might not be the most ideal there. Any beefy broth one, or even the beef stew with the vegetables, I think it would make it very shepherd's pie in a beef manner shepherd's pie. But yeah, definitely something to give a try. Now I think any of them would be decent with some rice, but I think the quesadilla style, I've seen those, or tortilla soup style ones, because there's always different. I feel like there's a different flavor every time I look at them. I think those would be good, really good with rice. Because I mean, some people put rice in their chicken tortilla soup. Yeah, and I mean, if you buy a can of soup, if I pay full price, I think the Campbell's can of soup is $2.26 at Walmart right now, and I think the potatoes are $1. The instant potato package. So for under $4, that's a pretty good meal. And especially for one, I mean, it's gonna go. It's gonna be. You're gonna have plenty. You'll probably have leftovers with one person. Because like I said, we made I think it was a family style potato and 2 cans of soup. All 4 of us ate out of that. And ate pretty good out of it. It might not have been the family style. I think it was family style, but the family size. Either way, it turned out pretty good. Especially for spur of the moment, like, yeah, let's see what we can do here. So yeah, I'm definitely liking this white being a little heavy, more heavy-handed. Color's turning out a little, I like it a little better. Woo. And I think this brush is definitely helping too. Since we've been using it, I'm enjoying it a little more. It holds stuff, the paint, but I don't know. There's just something. Maybe it fits the space better. Doodle's been enjoying. We're talking about rice. Doodle's been enjoying when I do a chicken and rice combination. I'll just make rice, just plain white rice. I'm trying to think. I make 2 cups of rice. I think I make 2 cups of rice. I think. And use canned chicken. While the rice is cooking, I put the canned chicken in a skillet and season it with the seasonings that I want. And I just dry it out and make it more shredded instead of chunky. Cook it like that. You know, I may throw some onion in there just to give it a little more flavor, but season it up. And then I found the little cans. I don't have a rice maker, no. I just do it on the stove. No, I don't have a rice maker. But I found the little cans of peas and carrots. Not a huge can, but a little one. Do you count? You don't make the rice. I make the rice. And it's just the right size for that amount. The carrot I drain. Now, if you needed the water in there, the juice, if you needed it to cook something or whatever, you could definitely use it. But I drain it when we're cooking here at the house. And then I just mix it all together. And Doodle's been enjoying the rice, chicken and rice stuff. You've been enjoying chicken and rice. And when I'm doing the chicken and rice, when I know I'm putting chicken with it, in my water, so I'll have 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice, right? So I have 4 cups of water, 2 cups of rice. I'll put a cap full of oil in there, and I'll throw, if I know I'm using it for chicken, not just something else, I'll throw a chicken bouillon cube in there, so it gives it a little more chickeny flavor. Not a lot, just a little extra. And then I boil it, let it get boiled. Then I put it on simmer and cover it and cook it like that for 17 minutes. Then I fluff it. And then you go to bed. Are you tired? Was practice good?
People tossing the ball.
People what? I didn't hear you. People toss. Oh, gotcha. It just takes coordination and getting used to playing with people and people learning new positions and them having to work stuff. What are you pointing at? Huh? Oh, you want some Gatorade. She comes out here and she's like, I'm ready for bed, but she wants Gatorade. Gatorade. Sugar bug. Gatorade's got sugar in it unless you get the 0 sugar one. Latigo gets the 0 sugar one. Go wipe your mouth so you don't have a red lip going to bed. I will see you in the morning. Get some good sleep. Know you did good at practice. Know you did your best.
Good night.
So, yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Remember, get off the bus like we talked about tomorrow so we can head to the game. That work? Okay. I'll hydrate and Doodle hydrated too. Jimbro spent points and said hydrate and he says good night. You what? You got Achilles heels right now? You what? Your heels hurting. Love you, sweet dreams. Because she has Achilles heels. I mean, we all have Achilles heels, but I guess her heels hurt for some reason. I don't know. Being on her feet, probably. Just running around practicing, tired. But no rice maker. I just make it in the pot here on the stove. She seemed tired. She looked tired. Oh, we talking about plans for the weekend. She has their Valentine themed dance on Friday night. It is casual, not fancy, but she does have a cute little red dress that she's gonna wear. She's gonna wear that. So, but it's just for the whole school. Anybody that buys a ticket to go, not expensive ticket, but for them to have fun. We've had a couple of little dances. Social butterfly, what she is. I'm not sure where she gets that from. Welcome back, Jimbro. Thanks for getting back safely. That scared me a little when y'all closed the door outside. I was like, I didn't jump, but internally jumped. Look, those white lines are nice and bright. Again, we did good. We have leftover white. Man, we don't ever have leftover. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm going to get up and stretch a little bit because I've been sitting a good bit. Ugh. We're going to start with the red, but we're going to stretch a little here. Ugh. Let's see. Okay, there's that. There are no other crazy notifications there. Oh yeah, in the evening for sure. Sorry. Spring convinced you to get a rice maker. You love it. Never burns. About 20 minutes total cook time. Once you start it, it fires and fire and forget. Nice. No, I don't have the rice maker. I have an Instapot somewhere that's still out here. Yeah, it's in the box. I used it once or twice, and I don't know. It wasn't what I thought it was going to do. I may not given it a good shake, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So who knows? Oh yeah, it can be used as a rice maker. I could probably use it. I don't know. This wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And my thing too is I have enough stuff in my cabinets and stuff, like enough things. I don't have more room for too many more appliance apparatuses, if that makes sense. I'm looking for my red dye. Here's my box of blue that I've been using. And then the red. There's the red. Is it a messy red? Messy enough. Ugh. I had to squat down. I'm gonna hurt myself. There's that. Let's find the red brush, the paintbrush we've been using. And the paper towel that's got all the red on it, right? We change gears. We take our white away. That this has still got stuff in it, but we'll set it over to the side. Here's our white. Put that there. There. My nose is running. Why is my nose running? I don't know. You think the crock pot and the rice maker are top two kitchen things other than pots and pans? What? My nose is running? Yeah, I was talking to you. Why is my nose running? Why is my nose running, guys? That's what I was asking. I was trying to whisper. It's getting warm in here. Was it getting warm outside? It's getting stuffy in here. Like, whew, thick stuffy in here. Is it starting to cool down out there yet, or is it still like I can feel, I don't know. I'm almost trying to sweat. Oh, it's running because I left the refrigerator on? Okay, you're working my eye muscles now. I'm rolling them. Jimbro likes when I cook with the crock pot. Still steamy. I'm feeling out here it's being a little like I'm getting up moving a little bit. I feel like I'm trying to sweat a little. So I'll probably take my little shoes. I have my lined Crocs. I put those on. I'll probably take those off. So maybe I'll vent some air. Not being so, I don't know, it's just getting a little stuffy. Hey, here we go. See about some red. Some red. What do y'all think? Red, red, red. How's the weather looking, Jimbro? Are we getting close? We think we're going to be able to pull out another 30 minutes-ish? No monsoon currently, but we have had we've had quite a bit of rain. We had the ice. Again, it sleeted and it accumulated quite a bit of sleet. And we're okay. Good deal. Good to hear. So we had the ice, it melted, and then not too long after it melted, a couple days later, we got a lot of rain, and then we've continued every couple days we've gotten some rain. So things haven't been able to soak in; they ran off. We had lots of flood warnings and lots of roads flood over in low areas, and it's had just enough time to drain off, but nothing soak in, and then it rains again. We're supposed to get some more tonight, so we'll see. I really don't even want to go really in my backyard much. The dog, June, the dog. I don't remember what day that was. Sunday, I guess it was. Because Doodle was in the shower. So I'm thinking it was Sunday, probably after her game. Keiko went to let June in, and her paws were nasty. She had ran up and down the back fence playing with the other dog, and her feet were nasty. So she doesn't like a bath. She doesn't like water. So she got half a bath. Had to put her in the, Keiko put her in the bathtub, got in the bathtub with her, but just washed her feet. Still. So when she's going, we're having to step out with her